go by what the president did say. Well, he says he's been eating the cassava-made bread for the past 1 week, and he is going to take that all through his tenure in office, and maybe possibly after office. So if he's getting his bread regularly made from cassava, how come the bakers like yourself don't even have access to the cassava flour?
Okay, they're not saying that this is available. That's not what they're saying. Maybe you've not really listened to what they are saying. What they are saying, this is just an experiment from IITA.
So are they going to continue with the experiment on a daily basis?
That
for the
is
president
what
to
we are saying. That was what made me to say.
Bread?
That's what I'm saying, that they should have carried out the people to inject this thing gradually into the markets. Because what we are doing now, it seems as if, okay, there's a new technological breakthrough, and I want everybody to know about it.
Isn't that what it is?
I don't think so, because we've tried it and it's there. So why are they making so much noise about it now? Why don't you let this thing be in the market? Why don't you come up with factories that will be coming out with this cassava flour? Where are they? Let them cite one.
But now let's talk about taste away from texture. How does it taste? Is it something delicious, something nice?
There's no difference. The issue of taste comes to, just like what I'm saying, is encompassing. Bread is not made only from wheat. It's not made only from cassava if you use it.
So you can't tell immediately when you taste something that this is not totally wheat. You can't tell. If you taste 100% wheat bread and you taste bread that is made 60% wheat, 40% cassava, you can't taste immediately the difference.
It will be difficult for you to say this one is different, this one is different, because not every bread tastes the same. Even if since let's assume that we are using the same wheat bread. Even if we are going to use cassava, it's not going to be the same taste, because your recipe is different from mine, and we won't have the same taste from it. So it's different. It's difficult to do, but that is not the problem.
Now, let's also still look at recipe, because if you say that different bakers use different recipes, if I know that I always buy from Mr. Baker A, and I go now and the taste of the bread I usually buy from Mr. Baker A has changed, you don't think I'll be able to tell?
You ask question what happened, but he will try, because of standardization, not to change it, and it has nothing to do with the flour.
Okay, now let's look at alternative flours.
Okay.
Cassava, you say they've not said is available.
Yeah, it's not available now.
What about corn? I mean, we grow corn in Nigeria in substantial quantities. What about corn flour? Why the focus? No. You're a master. Why the focus on wheat? Why not corn flour?
Maybe it's not going to be all hard fact to get. But maybe we talk about that. You tell the scientists, ask them questions, and challenge them about that. Mine is, if it's available, I'll use it. Maybe that's the question. That's the pose.
The reason why it's important is, we're asking how also bakers can help the federal government save this precious foreign exchange earnings. If we're trying new recipes, you don't think that corn should be one of the things that we're also looking at?
If it works out, I'm still emphasizing on it. If it's available, I'll use it. Let them do their research, and if it works out well and good. I'm in Nigeria. I want it to work. I want to get this thing easy. I'm not happy that we spend so much on the little money we have, and we're spending on. It's bad.
Well, I'm happy you're here. Well, about 3 months ago, the headlines was that there was going to be an increase in bread, and everyone was like, "That's the staple food." And now I see you smile. Now, are you increasing bread? How much does it cost now? And what are we likely to see in the new year with regards to bread?
My brother, it's difficult to increase it.
Increase the price,
of bread. And when we talk about this bread, which one do we mean? You see, are we talking about agege bread? Is it the one that's staple? Is it the one that everybody is eating? Are we talking about a special bread? The one you can eat, the one I can eat. What are we talking about? You see, it goes into many things. The prices of bread, if you use agege bread as a yardstick, to increase it will be difficult, because the consumers are not the same consumers that I have. So it's a problem. If you break through in bread making, or if you're into the business and you're making a little profit, you are a hard person. hard in the sense that you are withering all storms in order to get there.
You know, now that you've mentioned business, you know, a couple of days ago we were looking at creating employment, and we're looking at the challenges that small and medium businesses go through. Aside the challenges, the major challenges that everyone already knows about transport and non-availability of electricity, what else do you face on a daily basis that you think you wouldn't go through ordinarily if things are working right?
Many things, my sister. Apart from the general incentives, these are the core.
What do you mean by incentive?
Okay. If I'm to bake an average of 5 bags a day, I'll run the generator on a 3-phase all through the time I'll bake it. Last week, I was buying at 140 naira a liter.
That's diesel.
Diesel. Today, as I'm talking to you, 155, 156. Will I increase the price because of that change? Will I reduce it? But you see, my cost continues to increase. It's a big challenge. I don't have access to funds. How do I get this fund? Okay, you came up with microfinance, we came up with this, we came up with that. If I go into taking that fund, even if it's available, to be sincere, it's like I'm entrapping myself. Because I will project I'm going to do this based on what I'm spending now. Tomorrow, everything boils down to the issue of electricity. If I project it based on the fact that, okay, I'm spending 7,000 naira to buy 50 liters of diesel, and tomorrow and it changes, how am I going to get the money? Am I going to increase it? No, I'm not going to increase the price, because if you do, it will boomerang on you.
Well, comment on this very quickly. This says, as a former baker, the type of flour used is vital at getting the product right. Different types of flour are suited to different items, and all flours are different. You cannot switch from one type to another without consequences that could ruin the recipe. So, in other words, if you were to choose between the cassava flour and the wheat flour for bread making, which would you go for?
For that, I'm used to wheat flour. But if the cassava flour comes out and it's better off, oh well and good, I'll go for it.
Is it that we don't grow wheat in Nigeria?
No, we don't.